of San Quentin State Prison, and I support Proposition 34 to replace the death penalty with life in prison without the possibility of parole. I'm here today because I have witnessed the death penalty from many sides. When I started at San Quentin State Prison in 1978, there were 6 inmates on death row, and I watched that death row grow to where it is today, with 727 people on death row. I was raised Catholic, and I believe that the death penalty is morally wrong. I also know, from working in corrections for nearly 30 years, that the death penalty is a policy California cannot afford to keep. I, as I have said, have watched death grow out of control, becoming so large, so expensive, and dysfunctional that I came to the only logical conclusion, as many others in law enforcement have, that California's death penalty is broken beyond repair. As a former warden of San Quentin, and as a mother, a grandmother, and a neighbor, I care about justice. But the death penalty in California is a failed public policy that serves no one and is costing our states millions and even billions of dollars at a time when we are cutting police budgets, not testing DNA evidence due to lack of funds, and we're closing schools and laying off teachers. By passing Proposition 34, we will save $130 million every single year, according to the Nonpartisan Legislative Analyst Office. This money is needed to help address the serious public safety crisis that we have in California, where 46% of homicides and 56% of reported rapes go unsolved on average each year in this state. That is why Proposition 34 directs a small portion of the savings, $100 million in total, to be spent over 3.5 years, to local law enforcement for the sole purpose of solving these unsolved homicides and reported rapes in our communities. And that is what makes us safer, solving crime. The $130 million in savings will also help provide for more DNA tests, better crime labs, and fingerprint analysis. We can do better by all crime victims, by moving closer to solving crimes. There are people waiting for answers to what happened to them or their loved one. With Proposition 34, we have justice that really works. It makes convicted killers work and pay restitution into the Victims' Compensation Fund. Proposition 34 means these individuals stay behind bars until they die, with no hope of ever getting out, unless they are able to prove themselves innocent. And with Proposition 34, we can also be sure that we will never execute an innocent person. We will never make an irreversible mistake. Over 100 innocent people have been sentenced to death in the United States, and some have been executed. That is not the kind of justice that California wants. If we keep wasting money on the death penalty, we won't have it for anyone or anything, not public safety, not education, or any of the many other things that our communities need to thrive, the things we need to keep our families and our children safe. I'm urging all Californians to vote yes on Proposition 34 because we need justice that works for everyone. Thank you very much.